YouTubers. I just want to talk about something that happened to me about removing my plantar's warts. I was in the military and they had a strict rule about no sharing footwear. In fact, we couldn't even go to a shower without having thongs on or flip-flops or whatever. So I go to clothing stores, I go to get my new pair of boots I needed, and they gave me somebody else's boots, and I said, "Jason, we're not supposed to do this," and they just gave me a direct order, take the boots. So I put the boots on, and next thing I know, I had these plantar's warts. Well, the doctors tried and tried and tried. They tried burning them out using liquid nitrogen. They tried cutting them out. This was repeated every week, and painful, disappointing. But anyway, the doctor told me that there will be no cure for this, that it'll probably spread and get worse, and so on. So I thought to myself, well, there's got to be a cure. There's got to be a way to get rid of these plantar's warts, even though doctors said there was no cure. So I was online looking around all the time, because that's what I do. I study the heck out of things if I want to find out what I want to know. So looking everywhere online, I see this YouTube video of a guy cutting his foot all the heck with a scalpel, blood gushing out everywhere, and there was this little comment that said, "Why are you doing this to yourself, self-mutilation? Instead, you could just use duct tape." So, duct tape? What's that comment talking about? So I started looking into duct tape, and it appears that if you put duct tape on your plantar's wart, that they'll go away. Now, I've heard of banana skins and dish soap. So I did this by trial and error. I mean, I'd put duct tape on it, and the way I did that was I used this is a Teflon board. I put a great big piece of white duct tape on this, and I used a ruler and cut a bunch of little squares out. And you can see all of this that I've used. So at first I'd put the duct tape on it, and then I'd think, oh geez, a week later it hasn't gone anywhere. So yeah. Then what I started doing was I put the tape on there, and I'd take a little square off like that. Yeah, put it right on, let's say your plantar's warts on your under your big toe. Just stick it on there. And then as you go through your week or your day, so every day I would check, and the tape would shift. And what I used to do was take it off. I'd stop doing that. So the tape would shift because you're sweating and everything. And then what I would do is I'd take another piece of tape and I'd put it back where it should have been. And I'd leave that tape on there. So then you'd keep doing this every day. Eventually the tape stopped shifting. And about every month I would take all the tape off and pare it down, the plantar's wart. And then I'd put the tape back on again. And after month 2, after the paring was gone, there was no plantar's wart visible, not even the root, that little black dot. So I did it a third month just to make sure, and then they were gone. Never ever have returned. No pain involved. Was easy peasy. It just took 3 months. That's all. And you can't take the tape off even if you take a shower or whatever. I used to go in the hot tub with my socks on. I didn't want the tape to come off floating around the hot tub. But, it all worked great. So that's a way of getting rid of your plantar's warts that work for me. Hope they work for you too. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.